Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat, welcome back to a new video, and today is the sort of video that I've wanted to do for a little bit of time explaining the truth behind these hidden bat blings on the Chinese version of Fortnite. So as you guys know, there's been tons of videos around at the moment talking about these bat blings, how to exactly get them and stuff, but the answer to that question of how do you get these bat blings is you simply can't. And I'm going to be explaining why you can't in this video today. There's been a lot of YouTubers out there and a lot of people on Twitter saying you can, so I want to summarize it all for you guys. So here are the two bat blings that are currently on the Chinese servers. You've got the Penguin and the Insignia. Now these bat blings are really awesome, a really cool shield and a really cool penguin that potentially probably could come to Battle Royale for us on the I don't even know what side you want to call it, the console Epic Games side, should I say, rather than Wii games. We'll get into a little bit more information on that in a moment, but these could potentially come maybe in like a drop, maybe a free drop, maybe if like servers are down or something, or maybe a future battle pass, or maybe an item like basically an item shop bat bling, which would be pretty cool because that doesn't usually happen. But let's hop straight into this. Now this in general is a really interesting topic and probably will take me quite a while to explain exactly what is going on with this. So the website itself is all Chinese, and as you can see here I have translated it. Now the first screenshot I've got for you guys that you can see on screen right now shows exactly what you have to do to gain access to these bat blings on the Chinese servers. Now before we get into this exactly, let me just explain what is going on with this version of Fortnite. So basically what Fortnite have done, they've employed a separate team called WeGame to kind of emulate the game, redesign it basically for the Chinese servers, and have a different version of Fortnite based in China. There is no official way to connect your Epic Games account with the WeGames account. Therefore, they're two separate games completely. This game is mainly focused only in China, and if you're trying to play this game maybe from say the UK, the US, wherever you're based, you're probably going to have a ping of about 500 and you're just not going to be able to play at all. So to be honest, there's no point of even trying to do these bat blings even if it was possible. So we'll get into that in a moment. So let me show you guys the first screenshot that we've got of this. So as you can see right here, we've got the accumulated game duration is up to 20 hours. So it's basically saying you need to play 20 hours to be able to invite your friends to enter the game. So once you've played 20 hours of the game, then you can recruit your friends. Now once you've recruited your friends, it says here they've got to play the game for 10 hours to earn the reward. And what exactly is the reward? Well, moving down here, it says here, recruited friends must play at least 10 hours, it says here, and you can only invite one friend per week, and you can only receive 3 medals at maximum per each recruiter. So basically you'll get 3 medals per each person from what I know, and later on it does confirm this as well. So technically you'll receive 3 medals from every single person that plays the game for 10 hours, which is pretty insane. So first you've got to play the game for 20 hours, then you've got to recruit someone and let them play for 10 hours. But the next interesting thing is you actually only get 3 medals, which means, as we read before, you can only recruit 1 person per week. So in the week 1 you recruit someone, you can get 3 medals if they play 10 hours. That'll give you access to this glory shield back, as they call it in the translated version, and then if they play it again, you could spend your next tokens, or your next kind of whatever they call them, the little medal type things. You could spend like the next week after recruiting the next person getting the dynamic penguin back, so you'd get access to that. It's pretty cool, and basically you'd be able to grant these on the Chinese servers only. Just consider that though, bear in mind you can't do this is not possible at all, but even if you were to be able to do it, you'd be able to you'd have to have a friend play for 10 hours, and you have to play 20 hours before you even invite them to play, and then you'd have to do that again the week after with someone else. That's a lot of time with extreme high pings. I don't think anyone's going to be able to do that unless you just sit AFK for the entire time. So it just seems a bit daft. And they also have this other system that you can see on screen down here that's a 2 medals open. So it talks about this other chest thing that you can get in Fortnite Battle Royale. So moving on to the next section, which is a pretty interesting section. It's a little bit off topic, but I'll just quickly mention this. You can see this here. This actually shows the different rewards it looks like you can earn from the game. And it looks like they are giving away stuff like iPhone X's, keyboards, phone back. Is that case maybe, or a game for a phone? I don't know exactly what that could be. Other cool things there, like VIP things, some in-game coins. They actually have this like in-game currency, which is 10Q and a 5Q. I don't know exactly what that is. It's like maybe their version of V-Bucks in the game. Probably is, to be honest, but that's their version of V-Bucks, and they've also got their Fortnite t-shirt right there that you can get access to from these rewards as well. The more medals you get, you could eventually grant yourself these access, like these prizes and stuff. So technically it's kind of like one of them games where you have to grind out and you get prizes, and you could actually win an iPhone 10. Now don't like count me on this, because I don't know if I'm 100% correct with this, but from what I've noticed on this page, it does kind of look like your medals could technically grant you this sort of stuff. Interesting concept, but potentially it could do that. So moving on to the final screenshot I've got for you guys is the tips. Now this tells you everything and confirms everything about it in general. So only players who have accumulated a game duration of 20 hours can recruit friends during the limited test period. We know that already, and you can only recruit one per week. Then it goes on to talk about each successful recruitment of one friend and the accumulated game duration of the friend reaches 10 hours. Then you'll receive your free medals. Consumable medals can be received for exclusive backs, or can be redeemed, sorry, for exclusive bat blings and treasure chest rewards. Now, in case of like sufficient margin, the treasure chest contains at least 5 Q coins are available on a first come serve basis. So that's an interesting concept, because it talks about how you can earn them Q coins from a chest, and it talks about maybe if you haven't got enough resources or you've earned extra resources, you could open one of these chests, and they're based on a first come serve thing. So like they're kind of like testing the game to get people to basically play the game by giving away free items to earn these Q coins. That's what they're doing. And obviously when the Q coins run out in their game, like the amount of Q coins they've got in their game, you won't be able to grant access to these rewards and stuff. Maybe it's not exactly like V-Bucks 100%, but it's like an early version of V-Bucks, kind of like a reward system type thing. It's like reward points for playing the game. A really interesting concept. They just want to hype the game up in China, because the most popular game in China, from what I know, is a game called Crossfire, which not many people play around like in the UK and the US, from what I know, but definitely in China it's probably one of the most populated games that I know that has the huge population on it. It's probably I think it is the biggest game of all times. It's just very quiet. I remember playing on HQ, I think it's HQ one day, and it actually came up with this answer, and I was like, what? The options were like League of Legends, Minecraft, and Fortnite, and then Crossfire was at the top, and everyone was like, nah, it's got to be Fortnite, surely. But it wasn't. The answer was Crossfire. Maybe now Fortnite might have taken over, but this was back in about February, so obviously it was a little bit weird to see that sort of thing. So obviously they really want to push this in the Chinese market. And then the final one I've got for you guys is only players who have not created an angle. What they mean by this is basically only players who have played the game for less than 2 hours can be recruited. So if you want to recruit your friend and they've already played the game for 4 hours, you're not going to be able to. Now, again, this is all talking about it from the Chinese point of view, and obviously I'm talking about it from a different angle completely. The gameplay that is actually on screen right now is an amazing clutch, by the way, guys, on 50v50. So I've got a few videos coming out on a few clutches that I've been getting recently, and they are amazing. So expect them on the channel very, very soon. Just like a little preview of one of the kind of not the best clutch that we did, but I thought, you know, I just put it in the gameplay just to give you guys a little preview, a little taste for what's going on my channel at the moment. But let me clarify exactly what's going on here. So overall, what I've just gone through is exactly how you'd gain access to these skins if it would let you link your Epic Games account. Now, I know it was kind of a little bit of a waste of time if you think about it, because I've just told you guys how to gain access to these on the Chinese servers, but none of you are ever going to be able to do that, because connecting to them Chinese servers, the ping's extremely high and the Epic Games account won't link. Well, I just wanted to go through it just to clarify for everyone. That is the method that you can actually earn these if you are playing on the Chinese accounts. Now, there is no proof or evidence out there saying that you can link your Epic Games account. I've checked through all of the Chinese websites, translated as much as I can. I've not seen anything to do with linking to your Epic Games account. So if someone does have any information on that sort of stuff, please tweet me at PostboxPat, because there are absolute tons of videos popping online at the minute. People saying, hey, this is how you get them, guys. Here's your like new bat bling. Do this, do this, do this. And it's just not working. Like, so many people are doing it, and people are like, hold on a minute, it's not working. And some people are commenting it has worked. Bear in mind, you're not going to get these bat blings. First, you've got to play the game for at least 20 hours, and your friend's got to play it for 10 hours. And then to get both of the bat blings, you need at least 2 friends to do it. So that's going to take 2 weeks. So anyone commenting out there, they've got these bat blings, it's fake, it's impossible to get them. There's no linking way to like the Epic Games account and Wii Games. It's physically impossible, guys. There is the conclusion for the video. It's absolutely crazy to see so many people trying to cover this topic, saying it's legit and it's actually going to work. I just don't know what to say about it, and I've been desperate to get this off my chest for you guys, but it's a major major thing going on in the Fortnite community at the minute. Obviously, these bat blings may come in the future as future items, but for now, they are not like attainable in these Xbox servers, or should I say console servers, PC servers, EU servers, not UK, US servers, all these different servers. You can't actually gain access to it because that version of the game is developed by Epic Games. The other version is developed by Wii Games, which is partnered with Epic Games. If you guys remember with Minecraft, a weird comparison, Minecraft had 4J Studios, it had the Mojang version, and now it's got the Bedrock edition. They're 3 different studios developing 3 different versions of the game. Originally it had the Pocket Edition version as well. All these different studios developing the game, redesigning it for that platform. And that's what's happened here, basically in China. So that's what's going on. Hope this has understood and explained everything to you guys, because it's basically made sense to me why you can't get the skins after doing this video. So awesome video for you guys. Again, it took a lot of work going into this video, thinking about it exactly, but I do hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you are new to the channel, do stick around for daily Fortnite content. Don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. And once again, this is Postbox Pat signing out.